BAI, write to the Minister for Communications and make your voice heard. I'd also like to mention USI, who are supporting us here today. They're having a protest outside the Russian embassy this Wednesday. It's at 11 a.m. If you can't come, please invite your friends and encourage them to go. And I just want to mention, last night on the Brendan O'Connor show, Pussy Riot were interviewed as well as the debate on homophobia. The anti-LGBT legislation that was enacted in Russia was not mentioned. Those women who are heroes were not asked about that. It's making headlines all over the world with the Winter Olympics coming up, and they weren't asked about that. They were asked about Madonna. Now, I know Madonna's a good topic, but it was entirely inappropriate. So I ask you, please, support our LGBT brothers and sisters in Russia and attend that protest and attend other protests that will happen around the Russian Olympics. Now we've got a bit of a treat for you. Many of you might have seen a video on YouTube called The Case for Mommy and Daddy Marriage. So now follows a public service announcement read by comedian Tara Flynn and John Moynes, representatives from the Institution Institute, who are interested in preserving traditional baking methods.
A man and a woman can fall in love and get married. Who'd stop them? Because unless they're weirdos, they're about to become mommies and daddies. Hooray!
So wouldn't stopping a man or a woman in love getting married be discrimination? Yes, but it's what we call the right kind.
You see, the mommy-daddy relationship is a very special one, having been the only one in all the books up until the 1950s. Daddy goes out to work while mommy makes cakes and babies for him.
No two men and no two women can ever do this. Have you ever seen a gay pastry chef? Of course you haven't. That's what mammies are for.
Are you actually saying that mammies don't make cakes? Who's discriminating now?
If you disagree with us, then you are, you big cake-hating bully. Don't make us set the lawyer dogs on you. See Rusty run all the way to RTE.
Look, people can do whatever they want, even weirdos, so long as we agree with it.
Yes, even top medical experts agree. Experts, because, you know, science, like those ads about toothpaste where actors are the dentists.
And who are we? Never mind that, we're lovely. And right, and if you ever repeat exactly what we said here today back at us, then we'll sue you.
Yes, there isn't a TV station in the land who'd tell us any different. So bow down, bitches. Bow down, bitches.
See more of us at one of hundreds of different websites, all run by us.net.
Proudly sponsored by someone in America who's never met you but knows what's best. Thanks for having us.
Again, thank you so much for coming today, and I have to do this, I'm afraid. Please, Noise is a voluntary-run organisation, and we really need your support. We'll be putting a funded up on our website and on our social media soon. So if you can donate something small, just the price of a pint, please do. We've got the March for Marriage coming up in August, and we'll probably have more protests in between. This is just the start. I'd just like to mention as well, SIP2 LGBTQ Network will host a screening of Edmund Lynch's documentary, Did They Notice Us?, a documentary on the development of LGBT rights in Ireland, and that's going to be held in Liberty Hall on the 26th of February. There'll be a post-screening discussion on LGBTQI representation in the media, and everybody is welcome. Please tell your friends. Thank you so much for coming today. This is just the start.